Hey dudes! Alright, first thing, if you like the video, press like, hit a comment, hit the subscribe button. If you dislike the video, then just, delete it. I don't know, close the browser. Like, I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Toriko Chapter Predictions, where I pretty much bust out all the craziest predictions in the world. And today I got the lineup cooked up for you guys. Yeah, I cooked up a full 8-course dinner of predictions this week for you guys. So the big one is whose son is Starjun, and then also what did Acacia find? Those are the two. Count them, guys. Those are the two big theories that people came up with from this chapter, Toriko 375, and I'm going to go into exactly all the predictions. Here's the reality: something secret is going on behind Toriko. I mean, I cannot tell you guys who Starjun's mom is. His dad, it's fairly obvious. It's Midoriya. I mean, everyone. Starjun and Toriko are twin fraternal brothers. Everybody knows that. Their dad, very likely is Midoriya. Okay, and I mean, Toriko's blue hair. At one point, it was black. So at some point, it turned blue, and it's likely because of his blue demon. There's a relationship there, right? And so that's why it turned blue. But originally, it was black, which is the same hair color as Midoriya. Plus, it looked very similar to Midoriya. It looks similar to Starjun. The scar that Starjun shares and the scar that Toriko share, Midoriya shares a similar scar. So it's like, there's that going on too. We've seen in Naruto how these things are hereditary with Boruto, his son. Furthermore, I actually do think there's a relationship between Toriko's 3 demons and his white demon. His white demon is the most important demon because we know that Toriko's white demon was his original demon, and it was actually first in line, which means that any sort of special hereditary points would come from his white demon. Also, the fact that his white demon is vastly stronger than both his blue demon and his red demon. Now, we're seeing his blue and red demon fight the Nitro in the last chapter, and I think they'll both win, right? But here's the important thing: is because his white demon woke up in chapter 362. His white demon woke up when he ate pear, right? What's going to happen is that white demon essence is actually going to come out very soon. We got lucky last chapter. I guess I don't know if it was lucky, but last chapter we didn't see Toriko's white demon go hand to hand with Acacia, because that's what I want to see. That's what everyone wants to see. The thing is, if Toriko's white demon comes out, it'd pretty much explode. He can't handle the power, and so it's like he would just die. So that can't quite happen. So I think it's gonna take a while. It's possible from eating Neo a little, because he did take a bite out of Neo. It's possible his gourmet cells actually adapted and learned, and his white demon, he can actually handle his white demon coming out, because that would be very interesting. Now, the other thing is, we got to get into the frohze is Toriko's mom theory, because this is a theory that a lot of people are handing around, and myself included, and I don't know if I believe this theory, guys, and for a few reasons. One, it's a little silly. Plus, it means that Midoriya and frohze got it on at some point, and I mean, he was like 14 or 15 or something, and I know she died, so it's kind of unlikely that is the case. But it's not certain that it's not, because we've seen examples of parthenogenesis in Toriko before. It was Terry's mother, the battle wolf, and this was a direct result of the gourmet cells. So it's actually possible that both Toriko and Starjun were frohze's sons, unique to her. Like, she was the sole parent of them, right? Somehow through her gourmet cells. That's actually very possible. She has the black hair too, and actually that goes in line with another theory I came up with, that Midoriya is her son, was her true son, because they had 3 adopted sons, and Midoriya was the youngest, and frohze and Midoriya always had a special connection, right? And I mean, always, it just seemed like she was more of a mother to him because he's the youngest, that's how mothers are, right? But what if they were actually related biologically, and therefore, so the theory would then be that Midoriya is the older sibling, right? And I mean, does this sound unreasonable? I would say this is kind of out there for this theory, because most people would say they're Midoriya's sons, and then the mother doesn't matter. Another reason for that is because women in this series do not take that standout role. There's not very many standout women. I mean, the most important woman is frohze by a long shot, and then Joa, who sort of is just a copy of frohze. So it's like that's kind of ambiguous. And then, I mean, there's really no other standout female characters besides Chi-Chi and, I don't know, the other short Tetsuno. But I actually do think that Toriko and Starjun are frohze's sons. And the reason is because Starjun said, "Do you know whose son I am?" Right? Referring to the food luck. And the big reason I don't think it's Midora, because Midora lost to frohze, or to Joa, not an accident. He lost to her on the basis that he didn't have food luck. So why would his son now be able to fight and beat her possibly on the basis that he does have food luck? For that reason, I don't think he's Midora's son. Or if he is, that's not the important factor. I think he's frohze's son. The other reason I kind of think that it's not important who their father is because the only time we've seen them, Toriko and Starjun specifically, together referred to as children, they're in the womb of their mother, right? So it's like the female aspect has to play a role here. Also, they're going to go to see Center soon. And Center is huge. It's so important. It's more important than God for several reasons. One, it's the creation of life, which again, it's not a mammalian two-parent system creation of life. It's one single entity creating life, which is it's pretty much what frohze stands for, which is one reason I think that frohze is going to play a really, really, really important role in this next. Plus, I think that I represent a fertility. I mean, Center and fertility go hand in hand. There's no Nitro named Center. If there is, we don't know him. None of them have Ian Center. I mean, Center is important. I think also with Otake, what did he jump on? I'm just gonna keep it simple. I think he jumped on to a spot where Komatsu is, where Komatsu is cooking God from the inside. This theory I like. Everybody's going with it. I'm going to go with it too. That being said, I also think Toriko is going to eat God. And I think of it the combination of him eating God and eating Neo. His gourmet cells are going to evolve to a point where his white demon can come out. And I think his white demon is going to fight Acacia. So anyway, or possibly fight Center, the true super being of the Toriko universe. Because I don't think God is the super being of the Toriko universe. Anyway, with that being said, guys, I'm going to hear it's your boy. It's been a long one. There's a lot to talk about Toriko. The chapter 375 is going to be insane. And honestly, pretty much these past... Whenever this Toriko's going to end, every single chapter episode, it's going to be absolutely incredible. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys love this. I'm going to sign out here, guys.